What's up? Are you good? Do I have the right date this time?
Yes.
Let me. Okay. All right. If y'all
just interrupted my show. Just interrupted my whole show. My whole.
Okay.
What was that?
That was no saying. Go to no saying commercial. So instead of me saying go to commercial, I just go to no saying. You would know.
Okay. Go to the show. Welcome to another edition of Sports Visionaries. I am your host, MC Sonrize Music.
Sonrize.
I am Kid Viera, the most electrified man in all sports podcast.
So we got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about.
We missed the week.
Yeah, we did. It was too much going on.
Some stuff going on, but
yeah,
we missed the week, so we got a lot to talk about. So we're gonna get right into it.
Let's get right into it, man.
Quick recap of Raw After Mania. Seth Rollins segment.
Bro, I never thought it was going. I never thought it was going to happen this way.
That's crazy.
Seth Rollins is a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's interesting, man. Not only is Seth Rollins a Paul Heyman guy, but Paul Heyman got another one, man. Braun Breaker is with the group now. Now Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker on the same
That
team.
make you question all the people that Paul Heyman was talking to back in the backgrounds when he was talking to Ava, he was talking to Braun Breaker, he was talking to all these people at NXT. And
the thing is, you called it too when it was that time where Paul Heyman said that he was going to be at Braun Breaker's side. You did say at some point Breaker would be a Paul Heyman's guy.
Yeah.
He said it. And then boom, there it is, right there. It's craziness, man.
Yep, so Cena promo. Cena gets RKO, retires the Universal title.
First off, Cena cooked everybody like always.
Yeah, he
did. the whole fans,
did.
the whole everybody got cooked. Okay, Nobody can go toe to toe with this man on the mic. CM Punk is one. No, yeah, he's one. And then you got the Fighting Boss. But if you take those two out, there ain't nobody touching Cena on when it comes to the mic, man.
No,
that man cooked everyone.
He was on 10.
That was more than 10. That boy was like 12 or something. But yeah, this boy cooked everyone. And then he said the real champion is here. Then as soon as he turned around, RKO. Get ready for that. The rivalry, finally, one last time, is coming.
Becky Lynch and Lyra lose their titles the night after winning their titles.
Bro, I still don't like that at all. I'm like, I get where you was coming from, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but they should have at least let Liv them retain it at WrestleMania by not pinning Becky, but pinning Lyra.
That'll work, but still, I don't think they wanted Becky. But I guess that's set up for the rivalry, because that gave her a reason to attack Lyra. But I guess she could have done that Mania too.
Okay, yeah, she could have done that Mania too, because Lyra cost her the match at Mania, so that part made her mad, so she attacked her.
I mean, they could have. It was, you know
what I'm saying? But congratulations to Liv and Raquel. They made history. First ever full-time women's tag team championship. Who nobody cares about no more. Because those titles have not been defended. Yeah. No one cares about titles no more.
Now that she's gone
to do movies, they still will have them with tag team champions.
Yeah.
Bro, before she leave on this Raw coming, they need to lose.
They said that she's only gonna be gone for like a month, so
I don't care. I don't care about
like what 2-3 episodes.
I don't care about that. They need to lose, bro.
They're 9 out of 10 they'll defend them at Backlash, so it should be fine. It should be fine.
Anyways,
but shout out to Becky Lynch for beating up Lyra Valkyrie. I'm sorry. I said that on camera, didn't I?
Okay. I'm not trying to have. It's hard for me to see my ladies. Go to the next one.
Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie in a no contest.
Let me tell you something, man.
They're slowly filtering in the new talent.
They sure is.
You need a minute? Anyways.
Okay. Because I was going to say something, but I had to not say anything about the kids, man. So,
remember the kids.
I forgot to remember the kids. But for those who do know, you know. But, yeah, that was a great match, hands down. Both of them went toe-to-toe. It could have went either way. But then who came out to interrupt? Pretty Julia and Pretty Roxanne Perez. So that means one thing. Roxanne might get drafted to Raw. Or her and Julia might get drafted to Raw.
Probably both of them.
Probably both of them. But then once Stephanie get called up, she might get drafted to Raw, or she might get drafted to SmackDown.
Is she gonna get drafted? Because she been on the last 2 weeks. She been on Raw.
Yeah, just like don't draft her yet, man. Okay, let her have a run as NXT champion, and if you want, make her drop the title to Miss Parker, who rightfully deserves to be champion now.
Thanks.
Don't make sense now.
Dominic Mysterio beats Penta.
Dirty Dom, boy. Go ahead, my boy. Go ahead. Let him know, man. Let him know.
The return of J.D. McDonough.
The return of J.D. McDonough.
Big Head McDonough.
Welcome back, my brother. Okay, now you probably already seen what's going on in your little family. So something's gonna happen. Yeah. But let's put more attention on the Intercontinental Champion himself, Dirty Dom. Man, if I had to, bro, I'll send you a full crate of, you know what I'm saying, chicken tenders, because I know, you know what I'm saying, that's all you eat everywhere you go. So
I'm hungry.
I am too, man. Thanks a lot, Dom.
Let's get through this.
Anyways.
All right. So, Gunther attacks Pat McAfee.
Bro,
actually attacks Michael Cole, then attacks Pat McAfee.
I told y'all, I said, watch. When Gunther lose that title, he gonna crash out. He crashed out.
Respect to Pat McAfee, though.
Respect, yeah, respect to him, man. Gunther, how you gonna try to attack the greatest on that table, Michael Cole, like that, bro?
Second greatest.
You don't think Cole passed JR, bro?
JR, bro. Is
JR is JR, but that's a topic too, know what I'm saying?
That's a debate we'll have.
Yeah, it is. Okay, but that is a debate now, because Cole came a long way.
Yeah, ain't mad at
But yeah, man, shout out to Pat, man. Pat stood up, even though he knew what was gonna happen. He like, bro, you was not gonna attack this man like that. So what's gonna happen? Same thing I told you what's gonna happen. Gunther and Pat at Backlash.
Rusev returned.
Rusev.
Oh, my word.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying the whole wrong, but hey, I'm just happy that my boy came back. When that music hit, and when I seen his name, I was like, yeah, there we go. Oh man, first thing that popped in my mind, Rusev versus Gunther. That was the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, okay, this gonna be a match to see, boy.
It's interesting because they brought him back as Rusev, but they kept the Redeemer storyline he had on AEW. Kinda.
Yeah.
He's more a Redeemer than he is Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
The original Rusev.
Right. I also heard that Lana had like some type of legend.
Yeah, she just got she signed a Legends contract. So
okay.
9 out of 10, she'll be showing up here and now with Rusev. Now that they back together conveniently,
man,
right when he got his WWE contract back.
Yeah, it just hurts me that way when Lana first came. Go to the next one. Man.
Let's move on to NXT. I think that's pretty much it for Raw, right? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to NXT. Obama, Lord.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Oba. Promo with Joe Hendry.
Did you just say?
I did say, shut up. Move on.
Okay. The Ruler showed up, and like I said, he was gonna walk out as the NXT champion. Okay. But he give the young OG his flowers. Everybody need to give that boy his flowers. Cause that man put on a show. Hands down. But he still don't like Trick Williams though. So
That's what it is.
he still don't like Trick Williams. But Trick Williams came out there still complaining. Trick, bro, you are following the same line as Drew. Don't do that, man. Okay? Don't do that. I get it. You're supposed to have a one-on-one match with Oba for the title. I understand that. I get that point. But don't whine and cry about it, man. Like how Drew crying all the time over here. At least you're not a liar. At least that. But all you gotta do for you to have your one-on-one match that you truly deserve, you gotta throw one after dang one over the ropes and win that 25-man battle royal. Cause they did say some wrestlers gonna come for TNA.
True.
So
Liv and Raquel defeat Gigi and Tatum. We ain't even gotta talk about that. Next, Valkyrie defeats Roxanne Perez.
yeah, I ain't want to talk about that either, man. I was just so busy, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I said
the kids.
I didn't say nothing.
Valkyrie defeats
Roxanne Perez. Okay, they put on a good match indeed. Okay. You can't blame him, bro. Blame Sean for this, bro. It's all Sean's fault. But anyways, yeah, that's what happened. Backstage though, I think it happened before the main event. But backstage, after Sol Ruka and all that they was talking backstage, Miss Parker came back. I'm telling you now, it's either she gonna take that title off of Sol or Ruka, or she gonna wait and take the title off of the NXT title.
I think she coming for the NXT.
It's out one of those two titles Miss Parker would have around the waist or around her shoulders.
I think Jordan Grace gonna end up taking Sol Ruka title. Or no, Zarya.
Zarya gonna be one who take the title off for Sol Ruka.
Yeah, she gonna turn on her.
Yeah, because you can already see it now.
Yeah, she gonna turn on.
So
it's gonna be a fight between
Zarya and Sol.
No, I'm talking about for the women's title. It's gonna be a fight between Jordan Grace and
Stephanie.
Yeah. No, Jordan Grace and
Zarya.
No, just who you just said.
Sol Ruka.
No.
Stephanie.
No.
Who are you talking?
The fight for the women's title.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Oh, I saw. I was so confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
Jordan Grace and Miss Parker gonna have to fight for that title. Cause 9 out of 10 was.
Oh wait, did they say something about that really? About a one-on-one match? Oh wait, yeah, they did. They said, I think they said, yeah, they did. Cause they said Jordan Grace gonna have a one-on-one match with
number one contender match.
Yeah, with number one contender match with someone, and whoever wins that faces on Stephanie.
Yeah, it's with Miss Parker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
But I'm saying they're gonna be the ones battling for the NXT title because again, I think Valkyrie gonna end up getting moved up soon.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, yeah, because when she first got signed, they gave her an offer, which gonna be on the main roster already, or she wanna be down in NXT.
But she's starting to get a little bit better with her English. So they probably gonna end up moving on soon. They ain't gonna wait too much longer. Yeah. Lexis King challenged Ricky Starks for the title versus Cup. Pretty Ricky would call him.
Yeah, that don't make no sense at all to me. Yeah. Okay, we don't need that.
When did Lexis King get like all about it all of a sudden and challenging people for titles? He barely won the cup.
Because he's a king, man. Okay, I guess he's a king. But then, I think it happened that same night.
Same night.
Noam Dar returned, bro. My boy returned. I ain't gonna lie, he looked crazy with his hair like that.
Yeah, it did look crazy, but
okay,
that's the original Noam Dar.
That's the original.
The pre-metaphor Noam Dar.
That looked like the Noam Dar who was on the main roster a long time ago with Alicia Fox.
Right.
Shout out to her. Yeah, my boy returned. I think he made history again. I think he's a four-time Heritage Cup champion, 5 times. It was I think it was 4 or 5. He's a Heritage Cup champion. That boy good. But knowing him, he gonna switch the rules right back to where it was.
Thea Hill defeats Fallon Henley.
This match I missed, but I caught the highlights and everything online. It was a good match. That fashion for I'm not saying break up. I can see it now.
They finally starting to push Thea though.
Yeah.
Now they're pulling her away from Chase U.
And what did I tell you about Chase U? I told you Chase U was gonna return. I told you the school's gonna come back again.
It kind of messes up the storyline though, because they said it can come back. So I guess they trying to rebranding Chase U.
Yeah, because
whatever.
Thea Hill and the MVP are not allowed to be with Andre Chase no more. That's why the Chase U had to go separate ways. But this one, Thea's going doing her own thing. She's not part of Chase U no more.
I guess. Dark State versus Javon Evans and Miles Bourne.
The Shield versus Javon Evans and Orton Jr. I call this man Orton Jr. because this man looked just like him. Okay, I swear he looks just like him, bro.
He did do it when Orton visited.
Visited, bro. I'm telling you, bro, he looked just like him, bro. And if anything, I kid you not, they could literally do a story where it's either they could do a story where like he's not saying Orton's long lost brother or something, cause he looked just like him, and then maybe have him train the other Orton pass over. You know what I'm saying?
But they already met, so then how they gonna do that? They already met at NXT on camera.
Well, Orton just adopted him in his family.
Word.
Not as a son, but no, a brother. He just alright. You will be my brother.
Okay.
You know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's move on to SmackDown.
Friday Night Smackdown.
Fraxium debuts, defeats Los Garza.
Fraxium gonna be the greatest tag team on SmackDown. But that's if they can defeat the Street Profits. Which, I ain't gonna lie, it's not gonna be that easy.
That's gonna be a good match though.
It will. This new Street Profits with the way they doing now, come on now. Bro.
Randy Orton promo versus Cena, with Cena.
Sorry, Orton, you got cooked, man. Okay. All right. Everybody needs to understand a babyface Cena cooks everybody too, but a heel Cena on the mic is different.
Yeah.
Different.
Another level. Jade versus Tiffany Stratton.
This was also a good match. Bro, when Jay walked out there, if you pay attention to the crowd on the side, even the woman was right there looking. even the woman was looking. I was like, cause I didn't pay attention to it till someone posted about it online. I was like, what? I was laughing. But Jay went in, she told Tiffany that, hey, we have never faced each other, so how about now? It wasn't for the title, yes, but they had a good match. And then Naomi came, man.
Of course.
She attacked Jade. She ain't finished with it yet. She said, this ain't over unless I say it's over.
It's a glutton for punishment.
And then she left. Tiffany got up. The irresistible force returned that same night and attacked Tiffany. Nia Jax's return. Follow now, because they just might push it that way. The first female bloodline. Follow along with it now. Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Jacob 5-2 promo with Solo.
Solo is plotting, bro.
He is.
Solo is plotting.
I'm surprised it went on this long.
Exactly. Dude came out there. I can't believe he had the nerve to say Jacob got this far because of me.
Right? I thought he was going to get Super King.
Bro, I swear. Man.
That's crazy.
Bro, that was wild, bro. I'm like, yeah, Jacob got to the WWE because of you. That, yeah. But after that, that was all Jacob. Let's not forget he won the tag team titles by himself.
Without you.
Yeah, and he told him, I will bring gold back to his family, with you or without you.
I mean.
Yeah. 5, 2.
Zelina celebrates her title win.
She's off the bus, man. She's off the bus.
Fine.
She's off the bus.
Fine.
She's off the bus. The new Women's United States Champion. You know the fun thing was? When Chelsea Green had got up, I guess she was still daisy. She was like, "Where's my belt?" So they pointed it over there, and then she was like, "Oh no!" That was, but yeah, finally, bro, Zelina got her first singles title, and they finally gonna give her the push that she rightfully deserved to have.
So now it's just the LWO minus Zelina in the 619. So now they're gonna have to let Dragon Lee hold the 619 in the back.
Bro, anyways, now, since y'all gave Zelina her first title that she rightfully deserved, Michin is next.
What about the cup? Oh.
We'll
talk about that later.
We will get to that later. But Michin is next.
Michin, yeah, she need to get one.
She need to get one.
Before she get going, too.
Yeah.
She already on the bus.
Yeah, she's already on the bus, man.
Miz gave Melo Andre a giant chain.
Bro, this tag team is good. I like it. I swear I'm liking them, bro. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, it's a great tag team at performing. This man gave Carmelo a gold chain where the charm is the face of Andre the Giant. I have never seen that before. That's the first thing ever. Do you know how much that costs? Not the chain. Of course, the chain gonna cost a lot of money, but the charm, that giant. Come on, bro. Yeah. That was a good gift, but come on, bro.
The return of Aleister Black.
Aleister Black is back. Bars. Yeah, that boy came back, man. I'm surprised he didn't get a huge hype like that, though.
Yeah.
Okay, like he got some hype, and then when he got the ring, you hear everybody screaming, you know what I'm saying, welcome back. That was good. And then of course the Miz was shocked.
But it wasn't like a shocker comeback because they've been promoting it for a while, so that's why it didn't really get the
okay, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, the Miz in there talking. I don't see how they could wear all white, bro. I can't do that, bro. I cannot, bro.
Bianca got injured.
Hold on. The Miz tried to say something to Black. He got caught with the black mask.
Yes, sir.
No words from Black at all. Just a black mask. Sat down. Let everybody know that I'm here. Now,
Bianca got injured.
Bianca got injured. I think it happened at WrestleMania. Luckily, it wasn't anything that bad. It was like, you know what I'm saying, her fingers. So most likely she ain't gonna be out that long.
Yeah. So
she ain't gonna be out that long. But yeah, she injured right now. She's out. But she said she got some unfinished business when she returned. Will she return as a heel? Is the question. Or will she do what my boy here said long ago, she team up with Naomi and they both become heels. Or would it be my thought when I say it might turn into a triple threat? Who knows?
Be interesting.
What she said, she got some unfinished business. So I'm pretty sure that unfinished business between her best friend. Well, one is a former best friend. One is hanging by a thread at the moment.
Drew versus LA Knight.
Drew versus LA. Well, scratch that. Crybaby Drew versus LA Knight. Okay. They put on the fight. They put on the fight. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. And then at the end of it, Drew thought that he was finished with Priest, but Priest wasn't finished with him. Priest cost LA Knight the match. Now Drew is the #1 contender for the United States Championship, which most likely might turn into a fatal 4-way. I'm getting a feeling that might do that. Or Drew will have his 1-on-1 match with Jacob, and then Priest gonna cost him.
Say something about that though?
Huh?
I thought they said something about that.
Who?
The fatal 4-way.
No.
No?
No. I'm just saying, since Jacob also attacked LA Knight and Priest, it might turn that way. But at first, Jacob versus Drew, and Priest gonna cost Drew, so Drew gonna get mad again. So that rivalry won't end until someone get drafted.
R-Truth backstage promo.
Bro, if this man, when he finally retires, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. I don't care what nobody said. This man, Truth, is an idiot, bro. This man congratulated Cena and told him, my childhood hero, if you ever need me, I'm there for you. Cena said a word, he just walked off. he just walked off. He just walked off from him. I'm like, Truth, like, and oh yeah, cause Jimmy popped up too.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was, Big Jimmy.
He came from Little Jimmy, now he Big Jimmy.
Yeah, it ain't no saying, Little Jimmy! They ain't Little Jimmy no more. But Jimmy came out there and told him.
I really hope they go somewhere with that though.
Bro, Truth and
I really hope
Truth
they go
and
somewhere.
Yeah,
continue that.
Yeah, because
Big Jimmy.
Let's not forget, bro. Jimmy Uso is also a fool.
Yes.
Okay, doing the whole bloodline thing where he was all red in the suit and just messing around with Roman backstage and everything. This fool's an idiot. So with him and R-Truth, oh man, that's gonna be funny, bro.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that will be crazy.
So the match that should have been a Mania.
Talk to him.
That should have been a Mania.
Let him know, Uso.
Instead of the stupid Rey Mysterio / Rey Fenix versus El Americano Grande, whatever.
No yeet.
No yeet.
No yeet at all, bro.
Street Profits versus DIY. Shout out DIY.
Shout out to him.
What's called looking like a super villain right now.
I'm still trying to figure out, Ciampa, how you get cut on your chin like that, where I'm pretty, cause that took years to grow, bro. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it took years to grow, bro. I will be too. I'm like, dang, bro. Now I gotta cut this just so it don't get affected and everything.
He looking like a cartoon,
bro. Yeah, he looks crazy, bro. He looks crazy.
Versus Motor City Machine Guns.
This match was on point from start to finish, bro. From start to finish, it should have been on the WrestleMania card.
All the WWE officials are kicking themselves for that.
All of them is, bro.
They should be.
They better, because this should have been on the card, bro.
Which we said before Mania that it should have been on the card.
Yes, we did.
And they proved them right.
Yep. And now, look, I kind of see what it was doing. They want to have like a very first big TLC match that's not on pay-per-view, just on a regular show for the first time in a while.
They deserve
but
that.
This match, after the history that was going on between the teams, this should have been on WrestleMania.
They deserve that WrestleMania moment.
They deserve it. Shout out to
We talking about Profits?
No.
DIY?
Ciampa. And Dawkins, man. Them boys redid a history-making move. It's not on the WrestleMania stage, but on SmackDown stage, man. Ciampa was hanging on the titles. Dawkins speared them through the table. Now, I wish they had the table sideways. That way, it would have been a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, better. But at the end of the day, they redid a great memory, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them boys, man. The Street Profit is still a champion. And I'm telling y'all, that's Montez Ford right there. That's his movement. Watch. I'm telling you, bro.
They started doing it when he came out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's the movement.
That was a classic match.
That was 100% the best match on SmackDown that night.
Yeah.
Hands
Shoot, that was better than some of the Mania matches.
Most of the Mania matches. Yeah, it definitely was.
But Raw from this week. Zayn confronts Rollins. Rollins gives him an ultimatum.
Sami Zayn came out there. He was telling himself that you're pretty much like Roman. You got the wise man. You got what he called Solo again on Solo first joint?
Oh, the Enforcer?
Yeah, you got the Enforcer. So like, what are you doing? Seth was telling him, I'm not like Roman. I'm here every week. Facts. You cannot, know what I'm saying, deny that. He's there every week. Seth even said during the, you know what I'm saying, interview that I think his stepdad was inside the hospital going to, you know what I'm saying, cancer. And what was Seth at? WrestleMania defending the title against Drew McIntyre. No, not defending the title. It was at WrestleMania helping Cody win. It was during that time. So you can't say that Seth don't love this company like that, man. Seth, he's there every week. Roman loves it too, but Roman got other things going on too. Like he's doing shows now. He's in, you know what I'm saying, movies and stuff like that. So I get that. And Seth, I'm not saying where Seth coming from. But he gave Sami an ultimatum. Like, you either with us, y'all get it right. So he told him that he'll get back to SmackDown.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would have took the deal.
That's what I was saying.
Wow, the only way you don't take the deal is if you just prideful. Because why would you not? You ain't got beef with Seth, so why you what's the point of you staying?
I agree.
The man's giving you a title shot on another brand off rip. You ain't got to do nothing to get it.
Yes, he did, bro.
Why?
With the great help of the wise man.
Just to start a rivalry.
Exactly.
You get no title match. You get nothing
from this. Nothing. Seth gave you a great option. You get drafted to SmackDown. Whoever wins at the Backlash, you get a title shot. I would have took it hands down, okay? Because he, like you said, and like Seth said, they don't have a problem with each other. They are friends. They been together for like years, bro. Okay, Breaker said he can't stand Sami. So I see that.
Same storyline.
Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, Sami, you should have had, you know what I'm saying, took that deal.
Ooh. Let me go back for a second.
Let's go back.
When Naomi attacked Jade,
right?
Did you see the little windmill thing she was doing that didn't hit or connect at no time whatsoever? Not one of them windmill punches connected with Jade. She was just swinging in the air. I'm like, what is she doing?
And then she was doing this. I'm like,
nothing hit her.
I'm like, what is
it? Was horrible. It was horrible, bro. And speaking of no sales,
oh boy.
Who was it? I forgot the name of the podcast. Before the Bell podcast.
Right.
They was talking about how Lyra Valkyria wasn't selling Becky Lynch's punches either.
Oh, word.
Becky Lynch was punching her, she was just looking at her like.
No.
I'm like, y'all gotta do better.
Bro, I'm gonna have to, wait. That was when Becky had, you know what I'm saying, turn on her. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and
punch her. She was just looking at her.
I'm gonna go back and look at it.
Like, it was horrible.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. But back to the topic here. Sami Seth gave you at the end of the night. What happened? You chose not to. So you got demolished. Doing the match with Breaker, actually.
Yeah.
And
Destroyed.
Destroyed, and then Seth told Breaker, told him, hold on, I'm finishing Kurt Stump. So now, there's a rivalry now. Sami versus Seth.
And no title match.
No title match.
Rhea defeats Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I went straight to SmackDown.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I went straight to SmackDown. But Rhea versus Roxanne Perez. Great match. Great match. Y'all can't say Roxanne don't learn from studying under King Booker, man.
King Booker.
King Booker. Okay, he taught her everything and she grows, bro. She broke down Mommy bit by bit. And then at the end of it, Mommy got the better hand. And then Julia showed up. Io Sky returned the favor. So I'm guessing there might be a tag team match, them two versus Julia and Roxanne.
Yeah.
But Mommy did say she is coming for that title.
Yeah.
Just not yet.
That's gonna be interesting. That Julia and Roxanne are moving up officially.
Yeah, if they stay a tag team, that would be that's an interesting tag team though.
Yeah.
Julia and Roxanne,
They probably
that's an interesting tag team.
Oh, Judgment Day segment in backstage. Finn getting left out the loop.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Finn's from the leave. It's either they gonna kick him out or he gonna walk out.
He's gonna probably cost Dom that title. Cause the way it looks now, cause I was wondering if JD was gonna stay with Finn, but the way it's looking is like JD gonna run with Judgment Day.
So I feel like, okay, I don't think he's gonna cost him the title. I think Finn gonna be the one who take it from him. You know what I'm saying? Cause once Finn leave, well, he ain't gonna leave. Pretty sure they're gonna, know what I'm saying, kick him out. They're gonna, know what I'm saying, jump him.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the crap out of them. They're gonna kick him out. And then once he leave, then he gonna have a rivalry with them, like how they had a rivalry with Priest when they kicked Priest out. It's gonna be the same thing. Everything just coming back around. And then Finn gonna take the title off of Dom, which I don't like. I think Finn deserved to have his first world title run, since he was the first Universal Champion, but because of injury, he had to let it go. So I feel like he should go for the world title. But that's someone down the lane. Anyways,
Logan Paul versus Jey Uso promo.
Logan Paul came out there. Logan Paul is okay on the mic. Okay, he's okay. He's getting there. He's getting there. All right, he's getting there. But yeah, he came out there. He challenged main event Jey Uso, the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeet.
Or World Heavyweight Champion, put it that way. Yeet, indeed. And then Jay said, all right, I'm not going to let someone like you come in and try to take something that I worked, busted for years to get here for. He super kicked Paul right there. Walked out.
That's like it's gonna be a good match though. I ain't mad at that match.
That will be a good match. Some people think that match won't be good, but that's gonna be a good match, bro.
I mean, people hate on Logan Paul, but Logan Paul gonna put on good matches.
Yes, bro.
And they kind of have similar styles. So
he do.
I think
Like,
it's gonna be a good match.
Like, people don't understand. Y'all don't have to like Logan Paul, but y'all cannot deny when this man is in the ring, his in-ring performance is A1.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot deny that.
War Raiders defeat Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Penta interferes.
Yes, the War Raiders. Yeah, cause the New Day was on commentary, and yeah, wait, who said who interfered? Who was Penta? You said yeah, Penta interfered.
Yeah,
and it cost him the match. When I was watching that match, I was praying that JD don't do that moonsault again.
but he did do the headbutt though.
He did do the headbutt.
Caught him with that headbutt.
But
Yeesh.
don't do that moonsault again, bro. If you're gonna do it on the opposite way. Not by the tables. Okay? Do it on the opposite way, bro. Alright, cause that I still feel the pain of that, bro. That was vicious, man.
Becky Lynch segment. Lynch took out Bayley.
Mm-hmm. Becky Lynch took out Bayley. Which I had a feeling.
Makes sense.
During the WrestleMania, as soon as Becky Lynch had came out there, the part I was like, okay, now I know who attacked the Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
Becky said that Bayley attacked her all those years ago and still yet has apologized to her. So when Bayley returns, she will have a rivalry with Becky Lynch. It might be for the title at that point, because Becky gonna take that title. Okay, Lara took the NXT title off of Becky. Now Becky is returning the favor.
Yeah. She like a casualty of war though, because like technically she in the middle of an issue that ain't really got nothing to do with
Who?
Lyra.
Oh yeah.
About Becky and Bayley.
Yeah.
But Lyra's just kind of in the middle. She's kind of under fire.
Yeah. Lyra said that I know you, Becky. You ain't gonna have a match unless it's for a title. So Lyra put the title on line at Backlash.
She gonna lose it.
Becky gonna be the first out of the 4 horsewomen to hold the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Valkyria defeats Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile is gonna be a champion too. Don't mess her up either, bro.
Damn.
Okay, this girl is good.
American made, by the way.
American made. Yeah, I'm sorry. The way y'all doing this is ridiculous. Y'all doing Chad Gable injustice.
Chad Gable, the whole crew.
The whole crew is injustice, man. Okay.
When they got together, it was supposed to be a serious faction.
Exactly. That whole crew should have whole gold. The tag team titles on them. I rather the Women's Intercontinental Champion or the Women's United States Champion. Chad Gable should have been the Intercontinental Champion. Mm-hmm. Or the United States Champion, either way. I feel like when the draft coming on, they might draft him over to SmackDown. When they do, Ivy Nile might beat Selena for the title.
That'd be interesting. Oh, shout out to Liv Morgan. She taking some time out to shoot Bad Lieutenant Tokyo.
Okay, shout out to Liv Morgan. Shout out to you.
Her first film.
You need to drop that title though, but shout out to you though.
Yeah, she'll be back for Backlash, I'm sure.
Shout out to you.
They say she only supposed. They think she only gonna take like a month to shoot.
Yeah, that's the thing. They think. They don't actually know. So therefore they need to
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Even if she's still filming, she'll probably take a break just to do Backlash. And if it's gonna be longer, they'll probably end up losing the titles.
At Backlash.
Not gonna be at Backlash.
Okay.
If they're not gonna be longer, then they'll probably keep retaining the titles or whatever. But yeah. Okay. So she ain't supposed to be gone that long. You probably won't even notice it. Pat McAfee calls out Gunther for Backlash.
Told you.
Bro.
I seen it coming.
Bro.
Told you. I seen it.
There's nothing.
I told you.
That can come from this match.
I told you.
Nothing.
I told you. I seen it coming.
Either Pat McAfee gets squashed, or he beats Gunther, and Gunther looks even worse after already losing his title to Jey Uso. There's nothing good that can come from this match.
Don't get me wrong. I love Pat. But if Gunther loses, y'all just messed up this man's whole career, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I got it.
Talk to him, Moose.
The only way that this can turn out good, that y'all can salvage this match,
let him know,
is if Ilya Dragunov comes out and helps Pat McAfee win. That's the only way to salvage this match. Then that creates a rivalry between Ilya and Gunther.
A rivalry between them all
and
over
it moves on.
Yeah.
And that's done and over with.
A rivalry between them all
other than that, there's nothing good that can come out of this match.
Yeah.
That's the only salvage.
But then, what if a dude who shows up, like, referee getting knocked down, obviously, for some odd reason, every time. While Pat is on the getting ready to, do something, they'll attack Pat. He joins Gunther. Now, the new and improved Imperium, dangerous Imperium, is not being formed.
Man, that's tough.
Ludwig Kaiser, the Ring General, and the Mad Dragon.
That's tough. That's tough. But who you gonna put him against though? That's tough,
bro. I don't know, bro.
That's tough.
But I'm just saying that's gonna be dangerous.
Mad at that.
That's gonna be dangerous. But yeah, I totally agree with you. This match doesn't make no sense at all.
Nah. Okay. So we already talked about the Zayn declining the move, Breaker destroyed him, yada yada. So let's move on to NXT. Dark State destroys Joey Hendry.
The Shield-abution.
Oh Lord. Shield-abution
had
aka
destroyed
Dark State.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Okay. there ain't really nothing much to say about this.
Yeah. So
okay?
next, Ricky Saints defeats Lexis King,
Pretty
which
Ricky,
is stupid in the first place because the whole thing was supposed to be a title versus cup match. When he lost the cup, the match should have been canceled.
For what?
How you lose the cup and still get a title match?
So what?
It was supposed to be a title versus cup match. That was the deal.
No. I'm happy they didn't do a title versus cup match.
No, they should. I agree. They shouldn't have done a title, but the whole premise of this match
was
title versus cup. When he lost the cup, it should have canceled out the match because the match was supposed to be title versus cup. You don't just get a random match just cause. The only reason you got the match was because you had the Heritage Shelter title.
I mean,
trash.
He is the king, man.
Do better. Do better.
He's the king, bro.
So Ruka defeats Carmen Petrovic.
She snatched her soul.
Snatched the soul.
Snatched her soul.
Carmen, you about to be on the bus
and
too.
Then
the only thing that saved you from being on the bus for this episode is the fact that you got rid of that dead weight that's already on the bus.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he was pulling you on the bus.
You know what I'm saying? My baby, Carmen, you finally dropped the wannabe Sean. You know what I'm saying? Wannabe pretty boy. Dropped him. Now after the match, if you pay attention, look at Zarya, man. She's looking at that title. So something might happen. But that's that. What happened? What we had next?
Taker reminded Oba of his yard.
Yes, Undertaker showed up once again to let the ruler knows. Remember, I told you this is your yard, but I got some people who's gonna be coming for you.
Them LFG boys ain't no joke. If y'all have not seen LFG, go watch that show. It's good.
Especially Undertaker's crew.
Yeah, man.
They ain't the one to be messed with.
They got some dogs.
Oba said he's always ready for a challenge.
Hank and Take defeat Briggs and Namura.
Them boys still champion, man. Okay.
Shout out to Hank and Take.
Shout out to them boys. Josh Briggs, you on the bus, man. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what you doing, but you're on the bus.
They should have never.
Matter of fact, my boy already have his list lined up. You at the bus stop at the moment.
They should have never took him from the tag team he was with. To be honest with you, they should have left them together.
No, they should have, man. Because that.
If they was gonna take him out of the tag team, they should have had a better push for him.
And yeah, just to put him back into a tag team.
Yeah, they put him in multiple tag teams.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought they were doing something with him when JBL was around and everything. Yeah. I was like, okay, good, but turns out no.
That's crazy. You make you wonder what's going on with that because that JBL thing died like as soon as it happened.
It did, bro.
Then he had the one like title run, title chase, and that died quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put him in tag team. That died. It's like, what's going on with you, bro?
You at the bus stop, my boy.
Yeah, you at the bus stop. Roxanne.
And your partner's there, you know what I'm saying, with you.
I think he leaving. Didn't they say he was leaving them? Going back to Japan?
Oh, he did? Oh,
I think Inamura was supposed to be going back to Japan or something. I don't know if that storyline was no bad. But yeah, I think he said it was like his last match or something.
Alright.
Anyways, Roxanne and Julia versus EO and Jordan Grace.
You go first, man. Go ahead, say what you want.
I'm good on that one, man. They need to do something with Jordan Grace. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. They need to do something with Jordan Grace because she about to fall to the wayside.
They need to.
Bro, the kids, man. The kids.
They need to. Jordan Grace going to cross paths with Zarya. I'm going to keep saying this because it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
2 mega powerhouses going to cross, and it's going to be discretion.
Yeah.
But other than that, this match was good. It was good. At the very end, Jordan and Julian had a brawl on the outside. And then the Genies of the Sky defeated Roxanne Perez.
Metaphor breaks up.
Metaphor is no more. Bars.
Sad situation.
Sad situation, man. Okay.
I like the Metaphor as a group.
I did too, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, at first, I didn't.
It was weird at first.
You gotta ask him. I didn't. At first I did. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on here?
It was weird at first.
As time moved forward, it started, you know what I'm saying, grew on me. I was like, okay, alright. Especially, you know what I'm saying, Lash Legend. Yeah. Bro, at first, I did not like her at all.
Lash go get the call up. I didn't like her either. She was on my original bus.
Yeah, she was doing nothing. Yeah. But then her performance started to get better. She was starting improving. I was like, okay, yeah, she's definitely gonna be something. Yeah. And what made me turn my whole, really stand 10 toes down on her is when she picked up Otis.
Yeah.
She picked up Otis.
Yeah.
With ease, bro.
She came a long way.
With ease. Really she picked them up with ease, bro. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. Yeah, she came a long way, bro. So, man, listen here, man.
Shout out to Lash. Shout out to the cooking show, too. She got a little cooking show.
Yeah, she do got a cooking show. Shout out to her, man. Know what I'm saying? You never mind.
Ava announced a 25-man battle royal.
25-man battle royal to challenge. No, I'm saying this wrong. 25-man battle royal to see who's going to fall to the ruler.
Ooh.
Okay. Trick is going to be you. And then you had nothing else to say. You got your one-on-one. You lost fair and square. Yeah. You can't say nothing more to somebody.
They need to go ahead and hurry up and move him up because he about to lose stock in himself if he keep losing.
But my thing is, how in the heck that ring gonna hold 25 people? that's my thing, bro. How is the ring gonna hold 25? They did during that whole invasion along back in the Attitude area. There was a lot of people in that ring, so Stone Cold came out there stunning everybody. So yeah, they'll figure it out.
Alright, so let's move on to SmackDown. LA Priest versus LA Priest had the promo with LA Knight. Lord, did I say LA Priest?
You said LA
Knight. You just gonna let me cook too.
Bro, it threw me off. I'm like
LA Knight.
I'm like, do you really say LA
promo with Damian Priest?
Yeah, that was a good promo.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
Okay. They both told each other, I don't got a problem with you, you don't got a problem with me. And then I even told him that I get it, I know where you're coming from, but you did it on my time. Okay, you costed me. So now they were gonna have a match right there. They did, and of course, the Samoan werewolf shows up and attacked them both.
No cap, LA Knight starting to lose stock with me, bro. Like he kind of simmering down a little bit for me.
You want him to go heels again?
Maybe. I don't know what I want him to do, honestly.
He might get drafted to Raw.
Does he need something? Something got it, because he kind of getting bland a little bit.
Yeah, but who knows, man?
Anyways, Fraxion defeats Pretty Deadly in their second outing.
Yes, boy!
Don't do that again. Don't do it. No.
Let's not forget Pretty Deadly is still the first undisputed NXT Tag Team Champions. Don't sleep on these boys, man. But at the moment, I don't know what's going on with them, so
yeah, the bust up.
I still appreciate them. Okay, Fraxion has defeated them. Fraxium is on their way up to become the greatest tag team on SmackDown.
They really pushing Fraxium. I ain't mad at
Okay,
it though.
not all together. This is the greatest tag team on SmackDown. It was greatest tag team on NXT.
Yeah. Anyways, Aleister Black defeats The Miz.
Aleister Black returned in the ring competition. What they said after 5 years? They said.
Yeah.
And defeated The Miz.
Actually, no, he gave him that chain on this episode of SmackDown, right? Or was it last?
It was
last
week. It was last week.
Okay.
Anyways,
week, yeah. So
then they came out there. Aleister Black won, and then right when Melo thought he was gonna come and do a sneak attack, Black turned around and sat down, look right in his face. Melo was stuck, but he ain't back down. Why? Cause he's him.
they need to move Melo back to being him and not this new version of him that loses and is like The Miz.
I think they're slowly doing that way because they had him win the Andre, you know what I'm saying, the Giant, the Battle Royal. So, but he will have a match with Black, and that's gonna be a good one. I ain't gonna hold it. That's gonna be a good one.
Hopefully,
but I ain't gonna lie, Melo. Might be careful with all those high flying jump moves because you might catch a Black mass midair. Yeah. And if you do.
That Black Mass like an RKO though.
Exactly, bro. Out of nowhere, bro.
That Black Mass ain't no joke.
It's like the RKO and like sweet chin music. It just out of nowhere got you. So yeah, so you gotta be careful, man, with all the high flyers.
So Randy Orton cut his promo.
Yeah, Randy Orton cut his promo. He said he's gonna punt kick Cena's head off. Now, the rivalry between John Cena and Randy Orton one last time is starting. I think Randy will get his 15-time World Championship.
Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
Remember, Cena's counting the days before he's gone. He's counting the days before he goes.
There won't be a backlash.
Who knows how many days he got left? We don't know.
20-something.
No,
bleed?
Yeah, we'll bleed or something like that.
Something like
but that. we don't know what might happen. So.
I'm telling y'all, he not leaving when he said he leaving. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Cena say he the man of the word, bro.
I don't believe it.
Right.
Zelina Vega defeats Piper Niven.
Zelina Vega defeated Piper Niven.
You keep on Piper, you gonna be on the bus.
With Chelsea.
Like your gimmick on the bus right now. You and what's the name? Alba Fire. You and Alba Fire gimmick is on the bus right now, but you and Alba Fire both gonna be on the bus. Y'all get together,
bro.
Right next to your gimmick, bro. Hold it in your lap.
Chelsea Green tried to help, but she cost Piper in the match.
Chelsea Green can do no wrong because she don't even care. She just does. She's like the female R-Truth.
Yeah, she literally dressed up like she went to a funeral, bro. I'm like, bro.
Chelsea Green is comic relief, so she can do no wrong.
Yeah.
She's like the female R-Truth, so ain't even. She good, but Piper, you supposed to be a contender. Alba Fire, you supposed to be a contender. Y'all and these stupid gimmicks. No.
I have a second person for my list, but we'll get to that.
Ray Phoenix defeats Santos Escobar.
Ray Phoenix is moving up, boy. That boy good. That boy good, boy.
We're going to talk about Santos later.
Yeah, Santos, we got to have a talk, man.
Yeah. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill versus Naomi and Nia Jax.
Good match. Good match indeed. Good match indeed, man. Okay, you cannot deny the power of Jade Cargill. Okay, she powerbombed Nia Jax.
Jade's a beast, bro.
She's a beast. Okay, I'm thinking she was gonna hit Nia with Jaded, cause she can if she wanted to. She could definitely do it, but she just powerbombed her. Man. Then she picked up that title, put it on the shoe, and she gave it back to Tiffany. And then that's when Naomi attacked them both, and she held up the title. She's coming forward.
Yep, that should be interesting.
You know what I'm saying? My boy sent me something, I guess to get an idea that I thought it could happen. No. Jay wins at Backlash. Naomi wins the Money in the Bank. At SummerSlam, there's Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair for the title. And Naomi cashes in. And she takes the title.
That'd be a good look.
That will be a good look. Even though Jade versus Bianca should be a WrestleMania match, but the next big pay-per-view is SummerSlam, so I ain't mad at it if they go that way. 2 nights. So this year.
That was the recap for Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Yeah. But let's get into these releases. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run through them real quick. You tell me where you think they're gonna end up.
I'm with you, Uzi.
Braun Strowman.
There's 2 places I think Braun Strowman might end up. It's either AEW or TNA, but the way it is, because they got contract with TNA and everything, it might lean forward to AEW. Because AEW doesn't have no big dudes over there at all like that.
Out of all the releases, Braun Strowman is the one that's too big for TNA.
Yeah.
I see him at AEW.
Yeah.
He's too big for TNA.
I agree.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler might go to TNA. I can see her over there in TNA.
I can see her in TNA, but
I can also see her at AEW.
I think she's gonna go to AEW because if you saw the Mercedes Moné posted a picture with her and Shayna and Dakota Kai and all them, so she might find her way with Mercedes.
She might go to another ROH, Ring of Honor.
That'll be a good look.
She might head over there.
That'll be a good look for her. She could fight Athena.
Mm-hmm. She might be the one that stopped the longest women's champion in wrestling altogether.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good look. Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai goes to TNA.
Yes, hands down.
Hands down.
Kaden Carter, Katana Chance.
TNA, both of them.
Easily TNA.
Easily
TNA. Just don't come back to Raw. Rest WWE. Anyways, Cora Jade. I can see Cora Jade going to AEW.
I can see her at AEW, yeah.
I can see her going to AEW.
I can see her at AEW.
Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan going to TNA.
Definitely TNA because she was already there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, she was already there and everything. She going to TNA.
And as a side note, what's called lost the rest of her faction already. Tatum Paxley, she just got her new faction.
She got a new faction. That just means that they might release Tatum Paxley and then she might go to TNA.
I can see
and
that.
since Shotzi's contract and they're not renewing it, they might go to TNA. So the faction might be all together again, just in TNA now.
Main man or Mensa. TNA.
I don't know what you said, so yeah.
Really?
Who?
Or Mensa from Metaphor.
Oh!
He said,
that's something like, okay, yeah. My bad.
That's on me. My bad.
Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, I agree with you. TNA.
Or Mensa. I'm sad to see him go because they was just starting to actually make a move with him.
Yeah.
As a solo career. And he had a little fan base growing too.
He did.
But it's all good because he'll do some things with TNA and be back.
Yep.
Riley Osborne.
TNA.
TNA hands down.
TNA hands down.
Eddie Thorpe.
I can see Eddie Thorpe in TNA.
Home. Send him home.
Send him home?
Send him home.
Alright, send him home then.
Send him home.
If he ain't going to TNA, send him home.
No, what? Send him to Booker T's promotion.
Oh, okay.
Send him to Booker T's promotion.
Yeah.
There you go.
Send him over there.
Jakara Jackson.
Just don't run into Zilla.
Yeah,
stay away from him.
Stay away from Zilla. That's not a good look for you.
That's not a good look at all.
Jakara Jackson will thrive in TNA.
Miss Jackson will thrive in TNA.
She'll thrive in TNA, and then she'll be back.
Yes.
She'll be back.
Yes.
Javier Bernal. Home. Javier Bernal, a.k.a. Big Body Javi. He had a little stint on NXT, and then he fell off. He did a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of backstage stuff. It didn't really go over well. They rebranded him on Evolve, and he was starting to do something on Evolve, and then I guess they just decided to let him go. He just never came over well.
Nah.
Just never came over well. It was inevitable.
Like
he lasted longer than I thought he would. I've been thought he was gone. I was kind of surprised about the Coffee Boys.
The Coffee Boys.
Joe Coffee. Joe Coffee.
Oh.
Gallus
Wolf
Boys.
Game. Yeah, the Gallus Boys. Yeah.
Joe Coffee and Gallus Boys.
Yeah. That right does surprise me too. So, where I can see them, I could see them in TNA, but I prefer them to go to AEW.
Yeah, they'll make a bigger stand at AEW.
AEW, yeah. That'll be a good AEW. I can see them in TNA too, but it's more AEW for me.
You could kind of see that they was on their way out when they moved them to Evolve.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was okay, yeah, they gone.
Yeah, because you haven't seen them on NXT, and I don't know how long.
And then they move them down to Evolve. Like, yeah, why are y'all here? Y'all way too big for Evolve.
Way too big.
Danny Palmer, they tried.
They tried it. They tried with them. Even at Evolve, they tried them. So she might just go back to TNA.
She might do something at TNA, but I don't know, bro.
She might
have to change her gimmick.
Yeah, she's going to change her gimmick. Yeah, everything.
Same with Gigi Dolan. She need to go. Like, I seen some videos of her older stuff before she got the flower and the captain's hat and all that stuff. She was doing some things, but it didn't come over well.
I haven't seen that.
Her gimmick just didn't come over well in WWE. But yeah, Shotzi did not get her contract renewed. She didn't get fired. Her contract didn't get renewed, according to Fightful.
So she's going to TNA, and then the group going to be back together.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, that's. But see, and a lot of people are up in arms about the releases and stuff like that. First of all, not realizing that every year they make cuts.
They have to make cuts every year.
They got to make cuts. There's way too many women now, so But the way I see cuts now, WWE is connected to so many different wrestling organizations. I don't look at it as firings. I look at it as trades. Cause think about it, bro. WWE just pulled in Jordan Grace. Mm-hmm. They pulled in who else from TNA? They pulled in a couple people from TNA, if I think correctly. They supposed to be getting Hendry.
They only put in Jordan Grace.
But they supposed to be getting Hendry. And they're supposed to be getting somebody else.
They definitely getting Joe Hendry. Yeah.
And they're supposed to be getting somebody else from TNA. So I'm thinking these are trade-offs. Like, okay, I think this is my mindset.
I'm following you.
Shawn Michaels is like, okay, we don't have a storyline for you. Instead of just sitting you on here and collecting the check, we're going to let you go. You go to TNA, you build yourself up, you blow up, and then you come back. And that's it. I don't think it's a matter of just we firing you, we don't want you no more.
Right.
They don't have story. They got way too many people.
Yeah, so...
and if you're not building up as fast as we want you to, then we're going to send you over there, you're going to build yourself up and everything. Look at all the people that they let go of.
I'm following
building themselves up right now.
Yeah, I'm following you, because let's not forget that the women's division is stacked.
It's stacked.
It's completely stacked. The NXT locker room is more stacked than the main roster, but if you combine all three brands, it's stacked, bro.
I think they feel like I honestly feel like if they send them to other brands, they'll be able to build themselves up faster than they would sitting on the back burner at WWE.
I agree.
So you go on the indie circuit, you build yourself, you get your name, you come back. Mm-hmm. It's all full circle anyway.
Yeah, that's what Naomi did. Naomi, when they had released her the first time, she went to Japan. She did some over there. She went to TNA, became the TNA Women's Champion. She was champion over there for a while. Then when she lost against Jordan Grace, she came back. Mm-hmm. And now, look at her now.
Yep.
So, yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that, bro.
Yeah. I don't look at it as a bad thing. Everybody angry and stuff. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I think it's just a way to rebrand yourself.
Now, I could admit that some of them did, you know what I'm saying, threw you off that you never even thought that they would do that. Yeah, that happens. But at the same time, I totally agree with her. It's not like firing. It's just them letting you go so you could like study more or get more.
Because why would you want to sit down on the back burner and not do anything? You just getting paid to just sit there. These people actually really want to wrestle.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting it just to collect the check. They want to wrestle. So instead of just sitting them on the back burner, we're going to let you go. You kill it on the indies. You sign the TNA or AEW, whatever. You build your brand back up. And then you come back. Simple as that.
And then you come back. It's all that simple.
So let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it going.
What you got?
For the people that I got on this list now, be grateful.
Oh, same thing goes for the bus. Cause I got a couple people on the bus too.
Be grateful. Don't think that y'all can escape this. Y'all not running from this. It's just not right now.
We gonna save you. We gonna save you.
Y'all been saved.
So let's get into some quick hot topics before we get out of here.
Quick hot topic. What we got?
Naomi talks about babies and retirement.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes, Naomi said that she's almost up there in age, so she wants to have another child and everything.
A child? I don't think she had a child. She don't have no kids. Well, she wanted to focus on her career, so she don't have no kids. So she want to have a child.
Who had the child in that relationship? Jimmy, right?
I believe so.
Okay then. So she has a child.
It's not the same as her own child though.
She has a child, but she wants another child.
Her own child. Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, kids. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
For the kids, but keep for the kids.
But yeah, she said that she's gonna retire soon. She'll focus on like making a family, whatever. Which is cool.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up that she's talking retirement now. She just finally got a gimmick that works for her though. But I get it.
I'm pretty sure that after they do have a child and everything, and once everything's settled, she might end up returning.
But she said she's talking about retirement though. So she might be like retiring soon. Like within the next few years. Yeah, done.
Oh.
Like, I think she wanna have a kid and retire.
No. Not yet, okay? You just turned heel in WWE, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do it yet. If you wanna have a kid, that's fine. Have a beautiful child, rest for a while, and then come back with the same gimmick.
But see, the thing too with stuff like that, and that's why I think a lot of the female wrestlers, me and my wife were just having a conversation.
Right.
I think that's why a lot of female wrestlers are phoning in they moves and stuff and ain't doing as much, because you get hurt nowadays as a female wrestler in WWE.
Yeah.
Your career might be over. Because there's so much talent there. You get put on that back burner and you done.
True.
Like honestly, I think, and I'm going back to the releases. Cora Jade, me and my wife had this conversation too.
Right.
I think Cora Jade ruined herself when she got the boob job.
Oh.
Cora Jade was the punk rock kid, whatever.
Yeah.
She was doing her thing as a punk rock. When she came back, she was more of a diva. Bro.
Yeah.
She came back and she was like a diva.
Yeah. Because when she first came, she was riding a little, skateboard out to the ring and everything.
And she had that fan base.
Yeah, and then when she turned heel, she was still good, but then when she left and came back,
and I think the time she took off, I know she was injured, but I think the time she took off kind of killed her momentum too. And I don't know if she got the boob job when she was injured or if she got the boob job after that, but still the time she took off killed her momentum. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, she wasn't the same Cora Jade. She was just more diva-ish type style. Yeah. And it just didn't. And you came back and sat in the back burner behind Roxanne. It just didn't go over well. It didn't. So it makes sense to why they let her go.
Anyways, I'm following.
Back to the subject of kids.
Carmella. Carmella. Yeah. Carmella don't have a second.
Yeah. Carmella got her second child on the way.
That's 3. I'm gonna save it. That's 3.
Did you already put him on this? Put him on this? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. You saved it.
I said I was in the middle of thinking, so I said he was safe for now.
Okay. I got you.
He ain't safe no more. That's 3.
Okay, so Mercedes Monet.
Let me get this one. Let me get this one.
Go ahead, bro.
First thing first. All you men are stupid. Okay, all of y'all are stupid. Okay, okay. This had the nerve to put a price for anybody that can text her for $99, or pretty much $100.
$100.
Just to text her.
$100 a month.
$100 a month. Just to text her.
My thing is, go ahead.
Y'all are idiots, bro. Okay, y'all more than idiots. Okay, I'ma say something that's gonna be new to this channel for whenever I hear something that's idiotic or something stupid like this, just to keep, because I know how some people will get offended, stupid and all that. So to keep it safe, y'all are jive turkeys. That's what I'm gonna call it. Y'all jive turkeys, bro. Okay, I wouldn't be not paying no $100 a month just to text someone.
My thing is, for $100, how much could you possibly text her? And two, how you even know that's her?
Exactly.
You don't even know if that's her texting you back.
Exactly.
And if all these people pay $100, you really think she texting all these people back?
Nope.
Come on, bro. Miss me.
She already got, I guarantee that she got about 4, 5, 6 phones. 4 belts, 4 phones.
Same old money hungry.
Exactly. So y'all that texting, paying $100 a month just to text Monet. And I even seen this one thing where she send a picture in a text message to whoever was texting her and paid for that thing. I'm like, bro, how do you know that somebody didn't download this picture off online and then send the picture pretending it's her? Jive turkeys. That's who y'all are. Jive turkeys.
I'm gonna pay $100 a month to meet her. That's only to be texted her.
Like, bro, no, I am not paying $100 a month for no.
So Tamatonga is out.
Yeah, Tamatonga's out. Yeah,
Tamatonga injured pec. I think it was a pec muscle.
Yeah,
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out to be worse than they thought it was. So he's out, which could delay Tongaloa's return.
Yeah, and also could set this up for all 3 to come. Finally, the older brother will show up. They finally will make him come in now. Pause with Tonga and what's his face.
Finally, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it goes that way, man.
Even though Tongaloa sucks, I don't think they should withhold him from.
They shouldn't.
Because he's gonna need that side person.
Mm-hmm.
Solo need that side person. So even if Tongaloa sucks, they still need somebody that's gonna take them punches and whatever to be around him.
I agree.
He can't do it by himself.
Yeah,
it don't work by himself.
You know what I'm saying? Prayers up to him, man. Hopefully they get a fully recovery
quickly,
safely, and quickly. Because Solo's plotting.
Yeah.
Solo's plotting, so y'all need to hurry up and return.
So last thing on the comeback trail, Kiana James is expected to return soon. Step your game up, Kiana, because it's a lot of females.
It is, bro.
So you gotta come with it.
She might get a pop.
She might. But
because
she better come with
let's not forget, when she do return, she's on Raw.
Yeah.
She's on Raw. She's a Raw.
She better come with it though, because
yeah, she better.
So Kiana James returning, Valhalla is returning.
Valhalla is returning. Hopefully when she returns. Well, yeah, because on TikTok, her husband, what's his name? Eric, they was talking about that, how him and he was talking about how him and his wife are both into all that Viking stuff like that. They even had a Viking wedding, he said.
Yeah, I saw that.
So hopefully she comes back. if she's still in that Valhalla stage, Michael Cole is going crazy. I got the antlers.
I feel like when she comes back,
hopefully she don't come back
right to the bus.
Hopefully when she comes back, she's not the Valhalla character.
She will be, and she gonna go right to the bus. Anyways, and so lastly, Asuka is returning.
Woo!
Probably right before Backlash. It's assumed that probably right before Backlash she'll be returning. So that's a good look. Then we can have Asuka versus Valkyria.
Yes, but I get the feeling with Asuka when she returned, she's going after heel. She's going after that world title.
That makes sense.
Because let's not forget that heel beat her.
I hope they bring back the undefeated Asuka, the vicious Asuka.
NXT Asuka.
NXT Asuka, bro.
Let's not forget she's still undefeated down there.
Mm-hmm.
She still has a record. Even though she's gone, she still got that record of being undefeated. No one has ever pinned her or submitted her in NXT.
Yeah.
That's one impressive record that you cannot deny that at all.
So,
but that's it for us today. You know what I'm saying? For those who didn't get called on the bus yet or the list,
it's coming.
Enjoy whatever freedom that y'all can right now. Enjoy it, bro. Alright? Just know when you hear that bus pulled up, you know where you're going. And you can't escape. You can try to run out the back door. We already got, you know what I'm saying, security already out there. So
I might have some additions too. When we run.
He might have some additions to it.
Mm-hmm.
I depending on what. Anyways,
we'll see y'all next time.
We'll see y'all next time, man. We out. Peace.